Hi, good evening, amazing wealth builders. Wealth builders in the house, good evening. I believe you're doing very fine. I believe you had a very wonderful day. It is another beautiful Tuesday night. And we are gathered here again to do what we know how to do. Yeah, we are gathered here again to rub minds together to do amazing things together as we build wealth in community. Remember, we have this saying that wealth is built in community, and we are here again to build wealth in community. I don't know how many of us are already here. Early birds, early birds. If you're an early bird, please can you put down your name and where you're joining us from? Put down your name and where you are joining us from. The amazing thing about technology is that you can be anywhere in the world and you're joining us live. You're watching, you're seeing us, and you're being part of what we are doing. So I want to see your comment. I want to see you. And again, this is something you have to help us do. Please kindly go to the group and tag people. Kindly go to the group, tag people, tell them we are live, we are already on the go. All right. Please go to the group, tag people, and let them know that we're already live. Last week, we had an amazing section with our MD Benedict, Sir Benedict Obiajulu. He spoke specifically about why the top performers become the top performers. All right. So please kindly go to the group here. Um, I can see people are already tagging people in the group. Yes, that's a very beautiful one. Please, thank you, and keep on doing it. Tag people, let them know that we are live and we are ready and we're already going. All right. So I was saying last week we talked about, okay, I can see you, Ogenetega Agofere. Where are you joining us from, please? Can you just put down your location so that I can recognize you very well? Good evening, Agofere. So other people just put down your name and where you're joining us from, and while we go ahead with what we are doing. All right. So we talked about last week why the top performers become the top performers. Why the 1% are the 1% because they sell the future, they sell where the future is going. They don't just sell the products, they sell where the future is going. And I know that within the week, okay, joining from Asaba, I can see you. Thank you for being part of what we are doing here. And I also want to see comments from other people. I know people are here. Just put down your name and where you're joining us from so that I can recognize you. All right? Okay. So I know within the week from the previous training to now, I believe you did something amazing with what you learned last week. Adobe surprise from Asaba. I greet you specially. Thank you. And I believe Asaba is good this night. All right. Okay, so um, in just no time, we are going to be welcoming our speaker for today. Our speaker for today, I know he's ready for us. And guess what? It is going to be Kabota Kabota. It's going to be very massive tonight. All right. So without taking much time, we are going to be welcoming our Ebo Ambassador Christian Ofondo, as he take us on a ride tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. We are so happy and glad to have you this night.
Okay, thank you, Chacha, the priest, everyone who has joined us for a Mega Mindshift session. It's going to be a full-blown class. So if you are not here, you are missing something. And if you are here, the best you can do is to get in touch with somebody who is not here and tell the person that the meal we have been cooking is now ready to be eaten. Okay. Today has been a very good day. a lot of activities, but still yet we always have a way, always have to find a way of making ends meet. And I was going through my diary to see what I can teach tonight, or what I can let in into your hearts tonight, and something very, very strong struck my mind. And I'm like a teacher whose pen is always ready to write. And I started penning down some things that will dignify or make your life dignifiable by the end of this training. So I'm going to my topic straight ahead: building a solid net worth. Building a solid net worth. Building a solid net worth. Sorry, this my hanger is kind of trying to destabilize me, but God got us covered. Okay. So building a solid net worth, with what our MD shared with us last week, I'm not going to lay a fresh foundation, but rather I'm going to hedge around it. I'm going to hedge around it to make sure that we'll drive home some points. So this night, like I said, we are going to discuss on building a solid net worth. Net worth, NETWORTH, net worth. So simply, I say that net worth is the sum of all your worth. Net worth is the sum of all your worth. That is the totality of everything that makes who you are. So if we say Obi Kubana is a wealthy man, not a rich man, that means we are looking at the various things that really make Obi Kubana who he is, not what he is, who he is, because it is who he is that matters. It is who he is that determines what you perceive that he is. Okay, I'm not here for long grammar, just straight to the point. So I said that net worth is the sum of all your worth. Strong net worth requires a solid network. I'm going in between two words now: net worth and the network. Okay? Net worth or network. So I said that net worth is the sum of all your worth. Then network is the people of likely minds that you associate with, that defines who you are. Because a friend to a criminal is a criminal. A friend to a president is not the president, but it's among the presidency. Okay? So your network is the people of likely minds that are around you. Everyone recruited once had their objections. Your recruitment, your recruiters, the people. Okay, so my main point this night is to help you build a solid network, a solid network via team building, via your recruitment. That is how you can be able to not just have a residual income, but also have a passive income. Because you that is watching me, you may have your business that is fetching you money, but you also need a side hustle. Side hustle doesn't mean you are a teacher in a secondary school, and at the end of the day, After school dismissal, you go inside the market to start hawking singlets and the boxers. No, you are still stressing yourself. But there is a way that you can be at home, you can be teaching, and something is coming in from the other end. When I mean something, you know it's all about money. Okay, so how do we do that? By a way of recruitment. Before the end of this class, you will be able to see the ways you can be able to build a solid network. Not just the way to do that, but the amiable means you can help or that can help you to drive home your point. So everyone recruited once had their objections. So the first way to jumping into this class is to understanding objection. Everyone has an objection. Everyone has an excuse. MD will always tell us that excuses will exclude you from the best things of life. And permit me to tell you, everyone has their excuses. Ask devil, ask Satan, why were you casted out from heaven? I wanted to be like God. I thought it to be like God. I thought it in my heart to be like God. I didn't know it's going to be a costly excuse. I didn't know it's going to be a costly mission for me. Oh, can I be forgiven? Excuse. Oh, I'm supposed to have 1 million in my account today, but one of my friends, instead of talking to a prospect, we decided to go and party. Excuse. What excuses are you giving now? As you are, some people are not here because they have an excuse. Yes, they have one reason why they are not here, and that's why they are not here. They have one reason why they won't be rich, and that's why they will never be rich. Okay, but that's not what I'm handling tonight. It's far from it. Okay, so everyone recruited once had their object. Look at Peter in the Bible. You know, the Bible recorded that Jesus once saw him, and Peter was on his way he was fishing. Oh, can you just allow me? Let me just do this one more. Let me go and bury my father, my mother died. Let me go and bury them. Objections will always come why they won't join your team. Objections will always come why they don't want to be part of those who are benefiting, yet they want to be rich in life. So to build a solid network, you must be able to handle objection. Write it down. To build a solid network, I must be able to handle objection. Reason is because every man has one or two excuses why they don't want to do real estate, why they don't want to do networking, why they don't want to sell, why they don't want to go out for marketing. They have their excuses. Why they don't want to come for training, why they are not even here. They have their excuses. So it is in your ability to deal with that objection. Excuses is what will help you to build a solid network. And it is that totality, the sum of those networks, is what can now be equated for your net worth. Okay? So, overcoming objections, I have something written down. Overcoming objections using the feel, F-E-E-L, feel, felt, and found prefix. Overcoming objections using the feel, felt, and found prefix. Prefix are the words we use before driving home some point. Prefix. Okay? So what do I mean? Feel, felt, and found prefixes, they are the magic words that you can use in every circumstance to diffuse objections or to reinforce a positive observation. Remember, I said everybody has an excuse. Yes, you have an excuse not to. You have excuses that would have deterred you from joining this program, but you discarded them, you dealt with them, and made sure that you are part of this. Okay. So what these words, feel, felt, and found, what they do is that they take you from the position of arguing your point against the point of somebody you want to bring in your team. I call them prospects. So some of us think that we go out for marketing just to getting leads or to getting clients. We also go out for marketing to getting prospects, people we want to recruit in our team, people we want to be our success line, people we want to help them build and become valuable and to earn big money. In other way, or in other words, returning value to the society. So these three words, feel, felt, and found, takes it from a position of arguing your point against their own point to a position of agreeing with them, which diffuses their concerns and help them see that they are on the same page with you. Before they believe you, before they come into what you're telling them, they need to be on the same page with you. They need to feel secure with you. They need to trust you. They need to make sure that your opinion resonates with their own. And how do you do that? Here are some examples, because this class is going to be filled with examples so that it can be able to help you communicate. Examples. Maybe I'm trying to talk to, let me say, Mr. Shike. And Mr. Shike is a secondary school teacher. And I want Mr. Shike to start seeing real estate from the angle he has not seen it before, or to position him to see it from my own angle. Mr. Shike has an objection. Oh, Mr. Chris, I have tried network marketing. I have tried real estate businesses before, and it didn't work. I have tried it. I know someone that tried it, it didn't work. Here is your answer. Oh, Mr. Shike, I know exactly how you feel. Are you seeing where that feel, felt, found prefix is coming in? Oh, Mr. Shike, I know how you feel. I know it. I've been there. I've been there. As a matter of fact, I felt the same way since I tried some networking or real estate marketing before, and I failed too. Yeah, they'll be like, oh, you failed too. That means we are on the same page. That means you are feeling what I'm feeling. That means you felt it. That means you found the mistakes I made. They need to feel it. They need to see themselves in their they need to see themselves, to see you yourself in their own shoes. But oh, I thought I would never want to give doing this thing again. But after going through that, I found something. You now found something. So he's waiting to hear what you found. But what I found is that I was throwing the baby out with the pet water. What I found that I was having a misconception about real estate. I found that there are so many things I couldn't understand concerning real estate. I found out that I was just on the periphery. I found out that I was too quick to, to assume, to conclude that nothing works here. That all these realtors, they are just wasting their time. Okay? After seeing how different this company runs, you're now talking about your own company, about Latera. After seeing how Latera runs, after seeing the modus operandi, after seeing how the meeting goes, how they relate with realtors, how they care about you, how the MD how the MD will always have one-on-one section with you, how the MD tries to ask questions or one thing during the training, I now came to a conclusion that this is the right place for you. Are you seeing how you are now coming in? Are you seeing how you are now coming in? And I'm sure you will notice the difference too. If only you join now. You notice that difference I noticed earlier. Feel, felt, found. Your job is not to argue against their opinion. Your job is to make sure that you fit into the shoe they were once before they met you. And they need to see you from that angle. Once they see from that angle, every other thing is set. They may have another objection. Forget it. This is another sort of all these networking real estate people is another set of them. You have to reply again. Oh, I know exactly how you feel, dearest brother. I know exactly how you feel. I felt that same way when I first heard about this business, and I questioned their legitimacy. I questioned their authenticity. I questioned their genuineness. But what I found out as I did some research was that this company has been here for some certain number of years, and they have some legal backing from some multinational companies, from people that are well able to do. I noticed their board of directors are people who decide the fate of others in this nation. So, I know this will put your question at rest about whether this company is genuine or not. I'm glad you are looking out to avoid some kind of scam too. Remember, I said they need to see you from the angle they are seeing themselves before they can be able to believe you. Some people can tell you, oh, I'm interested in developing a side hustle. How do I go about it? Don't jump in and say, yes, you are seeing it from my right. No. I was sharing with somebody the day before yesterday in Igbo. There's this adage we say, Amare ukwu butela amara asa. What it means is, if you don't know how to say, to plead, or to, if you don't know how to bring in a good conversation, you'll always be at the receiving end of negativity. They always tell you, I don't want. I've told you I don't want this and that, this and that. So when they tell you something like this again, you come up again. I know exactly how you feel. Don't allow this word to go out from your mouth from today. You want to get a team. You want to build a strong team, a strong network of success lines. This is how you go about it. I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way when I realized that getting paid over and over for something I did one time was possible. Some may say, I'm not just interested. I'm not just interested. I'm sure, I'm glad you said it, because this business is specifically designed for people who are not interested. A person will say, wait, since you are talking to me now, don't just cut them off. Some people will tell you, I don't have the money. I'm sure, I'm glad that you say that, but we see a lot of successful people in our business didn't have any money when they started. But here is what to do. You are not preferring a solution. You have no money, but you know some people who do. You introduce me to them, and I will get them excited about this business. I will get them signed up, and you will be getting your indirect commission or whatever that comes out from it. Okay? Now, I have 5 ways in building a solid network. 5 ways, write it down. 5 ways in building a solid network. Number 1, I termed it contacting and inviting. Contact and invitation. Contact and invitation. I know you want to tell me how you invited 10 people to our training and they didn't show up, this and that. You invited them to our master class, they didn't come. You even invited them to even our end of the year party, yet they couldn't come. I want to prove to you that you've been inviting them wrongly, even though the connection invitation was there, but it was done on a wrong prefix. Okay? The name of what we do, the name of the game simply is contacting new prospects and inviting them to training, inviting them to presentations, inviting them to our programs, inviting them to our estate launch, inviting them to our end of the year party, inviting them to our estate unveiling, inviting them to our master class. But this involves two different approaches. I have one direct approach and indirect approach. And under this direct approach and indirect approaches, I have three sorts of prospects that you have been meeting. The only thing is that you don't know how to invite them. Yes, you've met them, probably have met them, but don't know how to invite them. One of them is the people I call blues. When I say blues, I don't mean Chelsea. I don't mean Chelsea. The blues. The blues are people who look up to you. I'm sure you must have invited them, but they didn't come. I have the greens. The greens. The people at your level, your peers, the people at your level, the people, you know, your friends, people you can easily chat with, you know, conversate with, you know, they are the greens. I have the people I call the reds. The reds. They are the people, the reds, I don't mean the Liverpool. They are the people you look up to. So I have people who look up to you, people at the same level with you, and people you look up to. They are the three set of people you probably had earlier in the past invited, but they didn't show up. You gave them a card, you gave them our flyer, they didn't show up. You sent something, they didn't show up. You even called them, they didn't show up. Let me show you why you have been making that mistake. The blues are the easiest to recruit. They are the easiest people because they respect you. You can pretty much use the direct approach. Remember, I said in that contact I'm the inviting, I have the direct and indirect approach. And under them, I have the three set of people you have probably met on your journey to recruitment, on your journey to building 1,000 success lines. So the blues are the easiest to recruit because they respect you. They are the people who look up to you. So you have to use a direct approach on them. What do I mean by that direct approach? I hope this program is on recording, so you can go back after now and still put it back and hear some wisdom. Let me say I want to invite Mr. John. Mr. John is somebody who have been looking up to me as a land priest. If Mr. John heard that I sold 100 plots in 1 month, and he was eager to know the motivation behind what I'm doing. This is where I'm going to go. Oh, Mr. John, you know that I am all about business and making money. You see the way I'm now coming to Mr. John. I really play to win. I don't waste time on business ventures that won't even make me money. I've come across this business, real estate, and I want to let you in. Mind your weddings. Your words can either tell us whether you have tested the money or you have not. Your words can either depict foolishness or wisdom. Your words can depict, or we can detect from your words where you have been, whether you have been with the Father or whether you have been with the devil. I've come across this, there's this business I'm doing, and I want to let you in. Be at my office. Meet me opposite government house by 10 a.m. on Monday morning. Please make sure you are there prompt on time. Very simple. You are using the direct approach. And when you are there, I can let you into this business. We'll discuss further. Don't fall the trap of trying to tell them everything at that first instance. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. That's why the man of God, when they first start their teaching, they will start making you feel sober, this and that. They want to get you all in before they will now hit you with the word. Okay? What about the greens? The greens, like I said, they are the people at your level. They are the peers who see themselves as being on the same socioeconomic level as you. And we know these friendly folks are often the most skeptical about taking our opinion about anything business-wise. So you can't just tell them they need to join you. Don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake. You have to relate to them and connect your why with their why. Connect their why with your why. Let me say I'm meeting Mr. Ike, and Mr. Ike happens to be one of my peers, and I need to recruit him into what we are doing. I have to go this way. Oh, Mr. Ike, you know how I've been so stressed out for a while now about making enough money, and sinking it into debt. But I'm sinking it into debt. I don't know why. But I've been getting advice from some of my most financial friends. And I came out with a plan. And because I thought you might be feeling the same way, Nigeria demands a lot of it demands a lot of money to live in Nigeria now. Even Japan is not even easy. So it demands a lot of money for you to live in Nigeria now. So I know you are feeling the same way with me. Oh, I want to let you in on this. I have found the way. I have found the key to the success. Come with me for an estate view on Friday by 10 a.m. I'll be able to take you around, and they will check into this project we are talking about. You see, different folks for different people. Okay? Now, that is indirect. You didn't go direct. You went indirect. You told him that I feel the same way you're feeling. And I know you are feeling the same way too. I have found the way. Come, let us, go and get it. The Reds are the most successful people who are a way higher than you. And therefore, most likely, they will not respect your business opinions. Because remember, the Reds are the people you look up to. They can be said to be your mentor or whoever, your model. You cannot approach them about showing them a way to make more money. They already out and you. They already have ways of making money more than you. But how do you recruit them? How do you invite them to the training? How do you bring them on board? Let me use Mr. Emeka. Mr. Emeka, I know you have been keenly aware of an amazing success in business. I know you have been doing business ahead before I even came to join. But I came across this business and I'm trying to find the right opportunity. I don't know whether these people, they are real, they are genuine, but I believe that when you see them out of your own ideas, out of your own past experiences, out of your own wealth of wisdom, you can be able to show me whether they are the real people or not. Are you seeing this indirect? You now close with this. So will you do me a favor? Will you do me this favor following me to one of their trainings? I don't want to make mistakes in life. I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. And Mr. Emeka, who is now the board of directors for one of the new generation bank, will join you. and come and see what we are doing in Laterra. And before you know it, you now recruited somebody. Okay? So these are what you need to do in the contact and invitation. Remember, I say the contact and the invitation, the contact and the invitation. But I have this philosophy for you, philosophies that work. With it, I'm going to round up this number one. I just hope that this should be series because I have a lot of things to tell us. Now, how do you make these people to become more interested? Don't find out who is interested in looking out at a business, then expose them to the business. No. Don't find out who is interested in looking at a business, then expose them to a business. No. Expose everyone to the business, then find out who is interested. Who is interested, I mean. Find out who is interested. Let's do some little mathematics. Let's explore this and break it down into a concrete numbers. If you start out with a list of 100 people, so you know a list of 100 people, and you go around asking who might be interested in looking at starting a side hustle, only 10 of them might be interested. Only 10. Out of those 10, maybe 5 will actually come for training. And out of those 5, you may end up recruiting 2. Do this mathematics and find it interesting and find it out. Okay? But if you go to the number 2 of exposing everyone to the business, how do I mean? Under this, you will expose all the 100 to the business without asking them who is interested. Don't ask them who is interested. When they now come for the training, and God being, and they being so lucky, MD handles the training that day, or land doctor handles the training, or Mr. Joe handles the training, or Chata handles the training that day, and it gets to their subconscious. They will now be the one telling you, oh, we want to be part. How do we get in? This and that, this and that. That's how to do it. I hope you are getting value. I just hope you're getting value. I just hope I'm not boring you. Number 2, don't invite prospect to training and then confirm that they can come. Rather, confirm they are free at that time. Confirm whether they are free at that time. And once they have told you they are free, then invite them to the training. That's debate. BAIT, that's debate. Don't tell them, on Saturday, I'm inviting you to a training we're having, opposite government house. Salgochkumogo will be there. Doctor, this person or this person will be there. No, they don't need it. Find out, ask them, what will you be doing on Friday evening? And they now tell you, oh, I will be free, I will be clubbing. You now get them. I have a training important for you. It will be hard for them to object to that because you have already gotten them when they are free, not telling them for them to respond they are not free at that particular time. Okay. Now, then when talking to these persons, you need to use a FORM method. I call it the form method. The form method is just simply family, occupation, recreation, and money. How do they feel about family? That's how to get the, if you have a formula to get to clients, you should also have a formula to get to success lines. They are just there. The same way the client has money and don't know the right investment to do with it, that is the same way these people, they have their time, they have the opportunity, they have the energy, they have the vibrations you need but they don't know which one to do. They don't know whether it's crypto, they don't know whether it's real estate, they don't know whether it's whatever. So you should have a formula of getting them on board. That's why I need out this form method: family, occupation, recreation, and money. Okay? Don't make the mistake of trying to immediately jump right into your sales or recruiting pitch. Don't try that. It's just like you seeing a prospect at ShopRite and you're already jumping. Sir, my name is Cynthia, and I work with Latera. We sell, we do real estate. The man will look at, like, well, like, I care. Who even asks you what you're saying? Oh, don't make that mistake. Your whole goal is to open a conversation, to get to know what the person, to know the person and what makes them tick. As Bob will always tell us that people will do business with people they know, like, and trust. And he has always repeated that in the previous trainings. If you have not yet established this rapport, they will not buy from you. They will not join your business. So how do you start? Bring in conversation. Listen. Ask them about their family. Oh, ask them where they are from. Ask them their parents, their brothers, their sisters. Ask them what they do. Don't assume they don't do anything. They do something. Everybody you see on the road is doing something. Everybody you see in life is doing something. Legally or illegally, they are doing something. Don't assume they are not doing anything. That young girl you are seeing, you don't see her in the night, but you see her in the day, maybe into hookup. That young guy may be into banditry or armed robbery or kidnapping. So they are doing something. Something is taking their time. Nobody has the luxury of time. Something is taking away their time. Okay? So ask them the occupation. Ask them what they do. Ask them what they enjoy doing. You are now keying in small, like small. Small. You are keying in. Ask them, what do they think about money? Ask them, talk in general about the economy. Oh, about how Nigeria is bad, this and that. Have they made investments? Have they fallen? Do they have any regrets? Do they, and before you know it, you are into them. So the form method, family, occupation, recreation, money. Somebody write it down in the comment section. The form method of talking to my new recruits or getting to talk to people to recruit them. FORM. Talk about family, talk about occupation, talk about recreation, talk about money. Then remember, I was teaching us ways to building a solid network, and I have 5 ways. I've only but scratched but one. Let me see if I can scratch the second one before time gets us out here. I have the mirror and mashing. The mirror, that is mirroring, seeing yourself in them, and the mashing. Mirror and mashing is simply that your prospect can relate to you. If they can't, they are not likely to receive your message. That's why the Bible says, he that receives a prophet in the name of a prophet will receive the prophet's reward. I can be teaching you now. You say this guy, every time you just be talking. So you are not receiving me, so you are not feeling me, so I can't replicate what I'm teaching you. It can make sense to you. You need to receive the message. I need to relate with you, with what you have been through, so you can be able to receive this message. Okay? If you do not make them feel like they can relate to you, then you do the opposite and push them away. Your tone, energy, and personality all play a vital part in this. Yes. If you are talking to a low-key personality and you are overly excited, you will not recruit that person. motivate them, ginger them. Yes. You will lose them as well. So your goal is to subtly examine your prospects as you interact and try to best match them where they are. Because sometimes somebody came to me and said, the way you call these millions, 300 millions, 500 millions, 13 millions, I laughed. Because I know that, yes, this one is getting into it. This one is wow. Like, how can a young guy like you talking as if money is nothing? Okay. Now, in this mirror and matching, I have 4 personalities possibly you have met, and we are going to call it a day from here. Possible personalities or prospects you have met. I have people I call the sharks. I have the whales. I have the dolphins. I have the oceans. I come again. People who are under the mirror and the matching system or method or ways. Sharks, whales, dolphins, and oceans. Somebody write it down. The sharks are motivated by money. Have you ever met that person that will ask you, how do I make money? If I join you now, how do I make money? Probably you've met them. They are the sharks. They are motivated by money. Tell them, you come for training today, tomorrow you are going to make a sale of 10 million. By Friday, you are going to have a commission of 1 million. They are motivated by money. Yes, they are motivated by money. They are the sharks. I have the whales. Whales are people who are focused on helping others. They are focused on helping others. Oh, they possibly found out that, when they join in real estate now, they can be able to help that their uncle to acquire some properties. They can be able to help their friend to acquire some properties. They can be able to give them financial advice, investment advice. They are the whales. We have the dolphins. They are socials. They like to have fun. Invite them for training, they won't come. But tell them we're having an end of the year party, they will come. Yeah, they say end of the year party, you will definitely find me there. Tell them we are having an estate viewing, and after that estate viewing, there will be item 7. Yeah, they will be there. Tell them one of your colleagues in the office is doing wedding, and there will be free balls. There will be some eatings and shopping scenes. They will be there. Okay, tell them we are going on an excursion to Kosari's manufacturing company in Lagos, in Victoria Island in Lagos, or at Nnewi. They will be there. So what is motivating them is just the social aspect of the company, the fun aspect of the company. I'm sure you must have met them. Okay, they are the dolphins. I hope somebody is taking note of this in the comment section. Then I have the oceans. Oceans, they are detailed. They are fact-oriented. You told them that there's a time we went and met with Governor Sheriff in the government house, and they need to see the video. Tell them that you just sold the Obas Nashikotia and you're getting your commission by end of the month of the week. Show them. They want evidence. They want to see evidence. They want proof. They are not easily convinced. Okay? But when beginning your conversation with each of these people, your goal is to use the form method, which is the family, the occupation, the recreation, the money acronym, to find out their motivation, where their motivation lies. Okay, so you can be able to know how to come in with what they are doing. Now, before I call this class out, like I said, it's going to be a long, continuous section, but time is already shocking. Don't just meet people and hand flyers to them. No. This rarely converts. It rarely converts. Your goal is to get their contact info, get their contact information, get their contact details, get their contacts. It is contacts, it is well-serviced contact that leads to contracts. Let me just always talk to us about this. Well-serviced contacts leads to contracts. Okay, your goal is to get their contacts. You want to be in the driver's seat, not hopping for them to call you. No. Fortune is in the immediate follow-up. So get their contacts and follow them up. Follow them up. Fortune is in the immediate follow-up. You can't follow up if you give them a card, flyer, without getting their numbers. We sign people every day we sign people up only by getting appointments. We sign people up only by getting appointments. We sign people up only by getting appointments. Now, I want to touch number 3. I have 5 of them, but let me touch number 3. Maybe in our next session, we'll be able to round it up. Recruit to invite or invite to recruit. Which one are you doing? Are you recruiting success line to invite them, or are you inviting them to recruit them? One way you are going to invite people, the best is invite them to recruit, not to recruit them to invite. You recruit them to invite, they won't show up. You invite them, when they show up, you recruit them. I hope somebody is getting this analogy. I just hope. One of the ways I used previously in inviting to recruit, which some of my sisters like, and attest to it, that I will tell you my stories. I will tell you I was once a poor, miserable fellow. Hunger was dealing with me. I couldn't even afford a sheen oil for my bed or for my hair. I couldn't even afford something good to eat. I was wallowing in ignorance, dying in hunger. Poverty was my second name. Wretchedness was always my companion. They want to hear your stories. Remember, when telling your stories, if they can picture themselves in your stories, you have gotten them. Somebody write it down. If I can get them to picture themselves in my stories, I have gotten them. Yes. You have gotten them. Always put yourself in their shoes. What they need to hear, or what they do need to hear that will turn them on so much that they want to join you. What do they want to hear that will make them to join you? Yes. If you tell someone who currently earns $35,000 a year, working a full-time job, that you earn $20,000 a month, you blow them out. Imagine me telling my success line, or maybe somebody I want to recruit, that I earn 10 million a month. I'm blowing the person off. But sometimes never lie about your income, by the way. The concept of making that money is not palatable to them. It's not feasible to them. It's illogical to them. They can't comprehend it. That a guy makes 10 million, how? In this Asada. You can start telling them that roughly you make 500,000 or 1 million per month. So you can be able to relate with them. Perhaps maybe they are making 100,000 a month. At least something is relating to something. Okay? Tell them what they can be able to believe. Stories. Use story a lot. Use stories a lot. Tell them the first 30 days you had in that campaign was like hell, but you persevered, but you threw in the trowel and you didn't want to leave. You wanted to be there. You wanted to just know what, at least to give in your best. Tell your stories. So with this, time is no longer friendly with us. I will be glad to let you go and emphasize over these few things I've been able to dish out. The class continues. I have certain verses convincing. When you get these people now, how do you sort them? You don't convince people to join you. Don't try it. Don't convince them. Sort them. Know where they belong. Everybody must not join. Everybody must not join. Then I have the gettings. I have the gettings versus letting them in. Getting in versus letting them in. Okay? I didn't do justice to recruits to invite because of our time, but in our next section, we can be able to x-ray them. So you know whether you are part of those who are recruiting to invite people, or you are part of those who have invited people to recruit them. Okay? We have other methods we are going to use, but so Chacha, I think with this, I don't want to, bombard us with so many methods that you go out there and instead of trying to convince you, I ended up confusing you, which I know I have not done that. I've only ended up motivating you because this is a mind shift session, working on your mind. Your mind is where the whole thing lies in. Negativity, positivity, they are all a product of the mind. That's why we call it mind shift. To shift your mind from one place to another, to elevate it. That's what we do. So, Chacha, over to you. I'm just trying to keep to time to make sure that everybody gets one or two things here. So, do you have a question for me? Please do ask. If you have a question, drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. And more of this will be coming on subsequently in our Friday classes, which we have resumed. Yes, our Friday classes, which we have resumed. And you can't be missing. You can't be missing. You can't be missing. It's only those who are well trained that can reign in life. Okay? If you don't do your job well, nothing goes well for you. Nothing will go well for you. Until you do your job well, then everything can go well for you. Uh,
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Christian. Thank you so much. We have learned so much from you. We have learned so much. My book is already filled up, and I have seen some techniques I would use to recruit persons. I just discovered that the ways I've been going about it has not really been the right method. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for this. I am sure that we all are grateful to you for the inspiring message that you have given us this evening, and we intend to put it into practice. Know that what we are doing here is real and methods that have been practiced, that are proven by persons who have done it and it has worked for them. So if you also do it, it will work for you, because what is possible for one is possible for all. All right. So we'll still be meeting here next week, same time. Make sure you are not late. Try not to be late. Once it's 8 o'clock, you are live. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Christian. And thank you everyone for coming today. And make sure that you always put what you learn into practice. We'll see you next week. And also speak to your clients, make those calls so that you can close those deals. Thank you very much for your time. I love you all. And from Latera, we say have a good night.